gonna let this be a note for the next season I'm walking into, and whoever else that receives this is walking into as well. It's been 10 years since I've genuinely walked in my faith with God, genuinely practiced self-love, self-care, holding myself accountable, walking in integrity, walking in truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. Not by a long shot, you feel me? I do fall. June 2015, no, June 19th, 2015 rather. I graduated high school, and this was the mark of, genuinely walking in my faith with God. Genuinely, being truthful, walking in integrity, holding myself accountable. You know what I mean? Following through. You know what I'm saying? Studying, building a relationship with God, genuinely, intimately. It's been 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm streaming, and I've also been streaming for 3 years this year. May 22nd, 2022. 3 years of streaming, finding something that shows who I am in all aspects, all around. You know what I'm saying? Shows me as a whole. I mean, that's what streaming has allowed in my life. Just showing me as a whole person. And then December 25th, 2023, intentionally deciding to just focus on self and no more dating, no more getting in relationships up until, whatever God says, rather. And it'll be, 2 years, December 25th this year of, genuinely seeking self, seeking God, depending on God, and definitely seeing Him come through, allowing me to know that the world doesn't provide, you feel me? And I truly know now that God is Jehovah Jireh, the God that provides, and it's breathtaking, I guess. And when I say far on an imagination level, I mean, your imagination is already wild and active. You haven't seen your imagination on a God level, on a grand level, meaning you are about to go into bigger and greater consciousness, meaning what you say, it will be. What you say, it will be. Definitely instant manifestation as well, because of your positivity. Your positivity over the last 10 years has built up so much. It's at a capacity where what you think, what you're visioning, what you're wanting to manifest, it's going to be instant. Your imagination is now moving at a speed of light. You feel me? It's at a speed of light. And lighting is fast. It's fast, quick, fast. You feel me? It's here, there, everywhere, in a hurry. That's how wide your imagination is. Quick. I don't know how to explain that, but I trust that He'll show me. Your imagination is so far and wide that everything you speak, think, and believe in, instant. It's yours. It will happen. So much wisdom over these last 10 years. So much wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So much wisdom has been poured into my life, just by Him speaking to me, the downloads He gives me, Him sending people into my life, that was there to guide me, there to lead me into the next season, or just comfort me in that season, look out for me in that season. Who have poured wisdom into me, you feel me? I didn't get here by myself, you know what I'm saying? from, just my parents, my family. We have problems, yes, but the people that they are, God sent them, and you know what I'm saying? God allowed them to be there for me. Those people were so wise at the end of the day, whether they did me wrong or took care of me. What you've been through, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The hills you've had to climb, the mountains you've had to, the trials you had to face, the cold nights, the cold winter nights, the nights where you didn't have any shelter. It all shaped you and molded you, the betrayals, the deaths, the losses. And, when you think of wisdom in the biblical terms, you think of water, you know what I'm saying? The way God got me together, you know what I'm saying? He said that you're a well that people are going to be able to draw from. You're a well that people will be able to draw from. You're no longer a wave. You're no longer just a puddle. You know what I mean? You're living water. And to be water, you know what I'm saying? To be whole. To be water, you have to be whole. He says you're a whole in a half pint sense, a whole in a quart sense, a whole in an ounce sense. You have to be whole to be water. You can't just not be water. Something has to form you to be water. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, but God will show me later. He'll teach me about it later. You have to be a form to be some type of water. And to be water is to be whole. In order to be water, you have to be whole. So whether you're a half pint, you're whole. Whether you're a whole pint, whatever, a pint rather, you're whole. If you're a quart, you're whole. If you're a ton, you're whole. And you're in your ton season, he says. You know what I'm saying? That's why people are going to be able to draw from you. Because you carry so much. You have so much wisdom inside you. You don't even know what's about to spill out of you. You're overflowing in goodness and grace and love and truth. You're beautiful. That's what makes beauty. It's not the way you look. Beauty is someone that's whole. Beauty is wholeness. I saw a post today that said 2025 is giving that's about to be a 2016 summer. That was my first year of college. My first year of freedom, of a feeling of sense of I made it, a sense of success, a sense, what's that word? Emancipation, definitely. I was just getting started, on fire. A lot of else happened, but I know I have fun. I was just getting started on fire. This season that you're walking into, it's about to be an on fire season. You're about to be lit, rather. All because you deserve it. You didn't try to prove who you were, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't trying to pretend you were somebody you weren't. You stayed 10 toes down. You went through the fire and you came out like that's what your next season is gonna be. Golden. The sun will be bright. No more storms, no more rain. True paradise is waiting for you on the other side right now. You made it, you feel me? And there's nothing man can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. You feel me? You're gonna be so blessed. You're not gonna have room to store the itinerary. There's just about to be so much that's yours. You're not gonna have room to store it. You're blessed, and everybody around you is blessed. You feel me? Continue to weed your garden. Continue weeding, because it's gonna be worth it.